even just goes after Jarvan anyway, so he can block out a lot of those available stuns.
Here we go.
What do you think of the lineup? Who do you think's better?
Well, I know Aurelia and Jarvan.
All right, and we are good to go with the first game of the grand final. Xuxe out in front, has boots and a health potion. This Rammus, 81 armor without defensive ball curl. Pretty durable dude.
Ooh.
Pretty durable, but they're facing off in mid already. Look at them walking back and forth. And the dance party. There we go, the dance party. Nice, nice. So I was putting that dance off, and they are just meeting each other in the middle, and this is going... the dance ban from Let Me Zealot means Scorcher doesn't even get to move very much, but the dances are off. These guys are going to be pretty excited about that. PK dancing around, doing the MC Hammer. Pretty good from them. No one really spamming, but this dance... Let me actually hide the scoreboard real quick, get that dance in better view.
That's so great. You know, the camaraderie between these teams, that they can do this. They could have easily gone for a jungle invasion. They could have easily tried to mess up somebody else's gameplay. And the Conflagrate coming on. It could be coming in here. Where's there going to be an ultimate from Jarvan? It may not need it. The Aurelia doing her ultimate, and there it is, first blood. And it looks like it is going to be Jarvan falling, or Brand falling down Xuxe to the hands of Jarvan. He will be able to grab the blue buff or reset his if he had it before as well, coming out of the jungle.
Up a nice kill. If PK wants to lane, yep, he's going to be in range. Here comes Leonak. The ult goes off. Looks like Flash is not up, so the damage up, but he misses the stun. Actually, PK doing a great job. And actually, the wall is beautiful from Anivia. He will ult onto Momo, do some nice damage there, but he will drop down. PK going to fall. Leonak 2-0 now.
Siege Man is pretty easy to predict when it's going down. Bam, a nice critical to take that one out. It looks like just Brandon and Aurelia in mid, but there is some movement coming around here from Fnatic as they move 3 people towards mid. A nice arrow going on to Melisande. We heard that hit. Melisande could be going down here. Nice ult from Sona, and they're going to be able to focus her down quite quickly. That is a 3-0 now in favor of Against All Authority as they look to take this to a second game and are doing a very good job of that right now. Shutting down Fnatic, finding XPK in the beginning, finding Xuxe in the beginning as well, and taking down those power players for Fnatic really early and playing on their mentality.
Yeah, super strong play for them. They're actually going to push in towards his first mid turret as well. Going to go for the second turret kill of the game. Soaz in the front. If he gets taunted by... no, it's not going to matter. There comes the jump on a Cyanide. He has to run the ball curl on, but it doesn't really matter. The true damage is strong. The Mouse ult will pick up their first kill, and PK going to drop down to Soaz. Soaz getting low, taking a lot of mage damage right there. Yellow Star taking a lot of turret shots. Let Me Zealot dodging. Thankfully, those slows will not die. Oh, Mama gets blown up right there. Wow, that damage output was strong from champions.
Yeah, they may here. Jarvan is trying to back up, and he's going to try to take the
teleport from Aurelia.
And we see the arrow coming out onto Lamia's. Very nice job there. Staying alive, but no, Corki goes down as trying to fire off the arrows. The first one doing that critical. The ultimate going onto Xuxe there, focusing Brand with the double ult. And it seems like, it is still going. A little bit of glitch on the stream there. And we are going to see with the XPK getting taken down by Yellow Star. Great job with Ashe on the focus of the mage. XPK definitely need to be taken down in that fight. Brand will also go down. Janna falling to the ground by the hands of Soaz. Yellow Star rather, getting a double kill within this fight, following Rammus all the way. Cyanide now looking to taunt one of them within the turret range. He's still going to be able to go down. They have now taken down the ace 25 minutes into the game. Against All Authority is doing an amazing job right now in showing what Fnatic has done to other teams in this match against All Authority, showing that they can creep their way out of the loser's bracket and just take this one handily. Another ace has been scored there. Janna is finally up. Will she choose to go down as well? Malzahar is also up. XPK back into this game. And after all the global gold they are getting there now, 8,000 gold up, 11-2, 25-26 minutes into the game with 5 turrets, 3 in their favor as Fnatic has taken down 2 of Against All Authorities.
And it is Xuxe with the only kills on Fnatic. He is 2-2. The entire team sharing 2 deaths apiece with PK picking up a 3rd. And I can't believe how that situation happened. They caught 3 AAA members alone at the bottom of the map, but looks like a fight about to start. Let's get the vision back to where we want it to be. Yellowstar pushing down on this turret, has broken the Vantage Veil onto that Rammus, and that's a good thing for them. It's going to be pretty nice. It looks like they're going to hold themselves at this turret. Let's go ahead and kill that scoreboard real quick so we can see the teams at top and bottom. And they're just going to destroy these minions. Looks like Ashe already has Infinity Edge and Phantom Dancer. She's in great shape here, putting towards what looks like a Banshee's Veil. Next, she's got that health crystal, and they're pushing it onto this turret. The damage output is strong. Yellowstar getting low, and there's Cyanide at 5, getting that taunt. And wow, Brand's damage output is huge right there. Leonek jumping in, gonna drop as well. 2 kills for nothing. Cyanide as well. But a great fight from Fnatic. They're going to keep chasing now. Kuja going to take a nice, huge combo right there, and gone is Sona. 3 for nothing. Fnatic coming back strong. Still down 8,000 gold, but it's a 5v2, which means they could Baron.
Yeah, they could definitely Baron. Looks like Moma is trying to get away from this one without going down. Yeah, very good wall. Going to be able to throw down that ultimate. It's only going to be taken up because he went out of the distance, and it looks like he will be able to make his way out. We could have a Powerball heal here by Cyanide, but he actually took a lot of damage from that ult. So now they're just to chase and follow here. Will he be able to make it out alive? I don't know. This pillar is going to come on the other side. Do they have enough vision? But Aurelia coming around, going to be in the bush with Brand, missing the pillar of fire. He is just standing in the null zone, flashing over the edge. We see the ultimate from Brand coming around. Soaz trying to do a lot of damage here. Moma comes in, trying to lay down the ultimate as well with Anivia. A great amount of focus. Cyanide falls as Rammus, and it is going to be 2 down, and that one is Malzahar also went down. Fnatic, it looks like they are going to lose a another one. She goes down, and coming across was the Ashe arrow. A beautiful job. She is all the way down in middle for Against All Authority, and they are going to turn that fight around, and they are just going to make their way onto this inhibitor. Do they have enough time? It looks like 15 seconds is the closest somebody's going to be able to be up, and they will be able to take down possibly this first turret if they decide to. Corki may be able to thwart that, and it looks like Soaz is just going to head out of here, taking a little bit of damage from the turret. Not really worried about it to these minions as they take down the next and second defensive turret in mid for Fanatics.
Oh, Yellowstar, Moma, and Soaz.
Can continue to do this as they start to move out to the lane. Will they be able to take this turret? They're putting on a lot of pressure, and the Ashe arrow coming in huge. A beautiful Anivia wall coming out, and they're able to take down Brand. Shushay falls. He will not be able to help his team. Melisande also goes down. Against All Authority, putting on a clinic here just under the turret of Fnatic as they begin to take them down. Fnatic getting a taste of their own medicine as they have done this twice to teams within this weekend, and Against All Authority is just all about it. They do not care. Jarvan tanking that turret. I don't think he knows it, and they are still continuing to fight. Anivia laying down the ultimate to oppose anybody that wants to come near and CC them of the utility on the ultimate. Aurelia being very aggressive, ulted within the range of the turret. She takes a lot of damage. That ultimate almost hitting from Corki could have taken her down. Ashe face tanking 2 turrets right there, but they were able to grab XPK. Another kill, 4 down, and she has 14 health as she makes her way from that turret. Beautiful job by Yellowstar.
Yeah, good job by them. They picked up all 4 kills here, and Yellowstar going to just pick down these wolves as she runs away from the battle. Go ahead and grab those real quick. Just easy gold is easy gold. Why the heck not? Yeah, you know, a little bit of health gain. Although realistically, when you're going to the fountain, that health gain doesn't matter too much because you're going to the fountain where it will heal you to full in about 10 seconds. But, oh man, such a clinic being put on by AAA right now. They are playing so incredibly well. That initiate was glorious, and that Ashe arrow, so good.
Very stellar game from Yellowstar.
That fight was great. And that's why Yellowstar crushes faces, and that's why you take Ashe in a game.
Yeah, it's such an initiation. You don't even have to be there to initiate. It's good because of the crit that Ashe can put out and the build. You said already, you know, the Infinity Edge and the Phantom Dancer already in the hands. Also, the Executioner's Calling. A great build right now. Banshee's Veil to keep herself alive. Another Ashe arrow. Dodged. A little split on the defense there. They're able to take down another turret. All the inhibitors almost down. If they're able to take this one, that will be the third. The bottom one, the most longest taken down, and will spawn the most recent. And we'll have to see if they can get that up. They really need these inhibitors to spawn. They're not going to be able to move out of their base for much longer. All lanes are pushed very hard right now in favor of Against All Authority, and they're going to use this to their advantage as they have 3 minion waves with super minions on the way in.
Yeah, they're in great shape right now. They're going to push on through. The Brand ultimate does a ton of damage. One was down to half health, but they've now, in sequence, killed all 3 inhibitors. The bottom one has respawned. They've not gone for Baron. Aurelia now in the front, going to crush down these minion waves and jump onto Lambia Zealot, doing some nice damage there, but he's going to be pretty much okay with Trinity Force and the Quicksilver Sash. But down at the bottom, looks like AAA going to go for the inhibitor one more time. They've got some super minions there to help. This could be the first game going to AAA. We will force a second game, the do or die game. Going to be happening almost definitely here. AAA pushing in on the Nexus turrets. Looks like the first 2 will fall, but here comes the counterattack from Cyanide FI. Going to stun in there. Yellowstar getting very, very low, and almost dies with the turret right there. Lemmy's out now in the front, going to jump in on Yellow Star. Will get the kill, but will die in sequence. And there we go. Soaz trying to run away. Looks like Jarvan fell as well. So actually, that fight went well for Fnatic. They've lost one turret though. Anivia in there, and so is the rest of the team. Will they go for this turret? Will they dive for it? Yes. They will after that. John Shield goes down. The Nexus is available. The Super Minions are still alive, but it's a 3v4 in their base, and the Fountain is there to help Fnatic heal. Oh, the burst damage. Will it be a kill? It almost will. 240 points. Thanks to that Janna keeping him alive.
Look at that lane push by the minions. Just absolutely no minions for Fnatic are outside the base right now, and it is just flooding and pouring out of against all authorities. 2 super minion wave coming in there from top and bottom. They're going to be able to farm this up quite good, get a lot of items in their favor, gain all the experience they need. Everybody's almost level 18. Rammus, however, level 14, being able to be focused down quite easily as the Aurelia, the tanky person, as with Jarvan at 16 and 18, are just really able to stay in the fight a lot longer and able to put some damage down. They may go for the Baron here. It looks like Aurelia is prepping for that, and they may just be able to go in, walk right in, and take on the Nexus at this point with that many minions behind them.
Yeah, they're in great shape here. Looks like here we go. Soaz going to push through onto that worm. He's going to be the one to do it. Basically, with no turrets, Fnatic must 5-man defend that. They certainly can't send anyone and spare anyone to defend against Baron, so AAA will get a completely free Baron. That is the right play. You got the inhibitors down. It's good to end the game, but first, take that Baron buff because, when you're in the enemy base, the advantage that the enemies have is they have that fountain there. They have the ability to heal themselves in siege and sort of withstand that because they have that place of replenishment. But I
don't think they're going to buy that at all as they come in. Double buff, 1 for Aurelia, 2 for Yellow Star. Here comes the initiation. They are not going to stop on this one, I don't think. And something's going to be big. Somebody has to overextend. The damage being done to the Nexus so much. It's already at half health in a matter of seconds. And there it is, the first game going to against all authority. And the underdogs pull themselves up from the lower bracket to bring it, as you said, to that final game point for either team.
Yep. Question of what was banned instead of Anivia last time?
You caught me off guard.
Yeah. Oh, it was so Warwick came in. Yeah, so Warwick was played when
Warwick
Anivia
was
banned.
And now that he's not banned, yes, definitely
what
going to
was
the hands of
Karthus
Cyanide.
replacing though? Because Karthus wasn't played or banned. So what is he replacing there?
PK was Malzahar.
Yeah.
I don't remember whether Momo was Anivia on that side. So we will have to
Rammus.
see in the game.
Rammus not
Rammus.
One grand final game left. AAA against All Authority versus Fnatic. And this is the grand finals. $100,000 prize pool up for grabs. 50 grand to that top team. And this next hour means everything.
Yeah.
Everything.
Means $50,000.
Yep. Wow.
And the right to be Season 1 champions. Definitely a lot of his...
Clairvoyance is out, and he's going to keep moving in. Let's see if he can grab this
Seer
moment.
he does land the Seer. They're going for the attack, and they will be able to take it down. Shushay picking up the first kill, and it is going to be a little bit of a change from last time. Shushay was the first one to go down. Still in mid as they are beginning to go for Dragon here. There is some ward control. You can see the red dot over Kuja's head, and they are looking to make something happen here. Warwick going out. Looks like they were able to get out of that as Warwick did not really suppress with his ultimate. The Janna ult coming out. Yellow Star just staying alive, but he will go down by the hands of XPK there, as you see, and it looks like Fnatic is going to be doing a lot of damage as XPK picking up a double kill now, and Fnatic is really taking control of this fight. A third kill coming out in the hands of XPK for the triple, and we will see that Moma and Kujahar is being thwarted into the bush, trying to lose the vision, but Clairvoyance goes down. The null zone is missed, and he may be able to flash out of this one, taking a lay waste, but he lives with just about 100 HP left. It's going to be a big focus fight here, and it looks like Karthus will be ulted on. He is still alive, and he will be able to cast for an amount of time. Will Soaz go down? Momo will definitely go down. Soaz living, and Warwick could come in with a suppression. Will he be able to take him out? Popped up, and he stops the Warwick ultimate. Cyanide being thwarted right inside the turret range. Will he be able to take him out? Was this a bad decision for Cyanide? And a beautiful job by Linnak coming in to save the life of Aurelia. Amazing gameplay and team communication there in top lane.
Yeah, that was really, really glorious. And even that out, looks like they're going to play safe, so I was going to back off. And wow, Fnatic's just going to go for that.
Yep.
And AAA's going to go for a turret instead.
Yeah.
That's pretty smart.
A little gold for gold there, and it's going to be experienced. The Ash Arrow coming out, hitting, and we are going to have to see who takes the brunt of this force. A lot of damage going down to XPK. Karthus is put out of the fight already. They're going to have to get out of that wake and try to fight separately from that, which will separate the team. Karthus ult coming down, doing a ton of damage. Moma focused on this one. He does have the blood scent on. Warwick able to get there. MoMA trying to do something, but he goes down as you saw Warwick take him, and the blood scent is just going to stop. A very nice sear through the side of the wall from Shushay. Great skill shot direction and very nice reflexes to get that kill in their favor.
They actually could have stopped that, but the Ash Arrow coming by. Wow. Here comes the team on the left-hand side, and that is damage on the Corki. Corki will fall. Fnatic going to keep trying to chase down. Will they be able to catch up on Kuja? A slow will land, but up there is Jarvan. He's going to try to blow up Melisande. Can he get it? He's got Oracle. He's getting healed by himself. Yes, Fnatic will pick that one up. Lenny is out kind of low. Leonot going to be saved by Jana, but the rest of the team coming in. Shushay going to and this could be a team fight very, very shortly. Rockets coming out from Corki. And they're getting ready to finish it. The wall comes out. The arrow's going to land on a Yellow Star. He will not cleanse it. And here comes the fight. Jarvan in the middle, jumping onto War, getting pushed back. PK getting crusherized right there. Yellow Star getting the credit there. They're going to jump onto this Aurelia will die. The Cardinals going off, not getting a kill, but getting them low. Can they pick up MoMA? He is the one in front, but wow, Shushay dropping to MoMA. And now Cyanide having to run away. They do see him coming, but it's going to be too little too late. They have gotten the Baron grab, and here we go. The fight is on. The arrow is good. The ult, unfortunately, whips from Brand. Leonot in the front. Soaz has dove onto Lamiazel. They should go for Soaz. He will flash over the wall. Not be able to reinitiate very well, but Fnatic stuck in the back in this Baron pit. PK getting extremely low. They're trying to kill Leonot. Will they get this one? Looks like they will pick that one up, but now looks like the deaths are about to come in. Lamiazel getting crushed by Soaz. Soaz will fall first. Yellowstar running away to the left-hand side, and now they're going to jump onto Kuja. Kuja will fall. Everyone's still alive from Fnatic. 3 dead from AAA. Malzahar will blue pill back, and now Corki getting caught. Shushay picking that one up. 4+ Baron for nothing. Only 3,000 gold ahead. P does have the recall coming soon. Fnatic will wait for their minions and maybe go for another turret. They are not going to get initiated on just yet. They're going to go for the damage output. And here we go. The Ash Arrow going to hit onto Jarvan. They're going to keep moving on. Pika going to land a nice wall. They should go for this turret first. The teleport coming in from Aurelia. And here we go. This fight is going to mean a lot. Pika in the front. Going to let himself die. The flash comes in. He's actually not going to go down just yet. Jarvan jumping in there, but hasn't gotten a kill. PK will fall. Jarvan will fall, though, as well. And here we go. The ult coming in from Karthus. It's a 4v4. Aurelia going to try to kill down these minions. Will do so successfully, but it's Fnatic with 4 members strong. Karthus will revive in the next 45 seconds. And that 4v4, great for Lamiazel, putting out nice damage on this turret, is doing well. Doing very well here. And so it's a mage, a tank, a support, and a ranged DPS versus a mage, a tank, a DPS, a support, and where's Corki? There we go, the ranged DPS in there. So no big tank AAA. Oh wow, the nice damage out there on Lamiazel, but he will cleanse that away. Yellowstar getting blown up by Brand right there. One more tick will hurt him, and Gragas, not Gragas, what? Cyanide will pick that one up as Warwick. A great flash picking that one. And Aurelia gets stunned, but Cyanide still getting low, getting chased down by Aurelia. Shushay having to flash almost as to a turret. He will die to a turret. Cyanide goes down as well. A good switch back there. Lamiazel and Melisande having to run away right there. Soaz doing a wonderful job keeping themselves alive.
And they are finding him on that right side. The ultimate going out, not somebody they want to focus on. Crystal Arrow wasted onto Linac, and we're going to see who's going to be able to do the most damage here. Sona throwing out the crescendo. They will be just dancing around. They're going to focus Aurelia here, and they go for the suppression, but she gets the stun on Warwick right as he does his ultimate. She falls down in the null zone. A very nice job by Brand. Lamia taking down Linac, and it looks like 3 have now fallen for AAA. MoMA also going down. Huge damage. There goes Corki. Could they go for the ace? Warwick will find it. And this could be a final push for Fnatic. Will they be able to take this one? It is 40 seconds, 34 for Jarvan to come up on this. They're going to be able to go straight for that bottom turret. It does not have much health. They don't have too much of a minion wave. It is pushed up all the way in that bottom lane, so they may have to hold off on this, and against Authority may get a second chance.
Yeah, they got 30 seconds till the revives, 20 on Jarvan, but they're going to get 1 turret, 1 inhibitor. They have a giant minion wave up top. They might go for that. They might go for the Nexus. I don't think they should go for the Nexus. Right. They will rejoin their minions up top. They've got 10 seconds to get pretty much a free inhibitor, and I think they'll get this one. So they'll get 2 inhibs for nothing. That will give them the map positioning to get a Baron most likely, because they're going to have to defend their Nexus. Jarvan will respawn right now, but they've got 10 seconds. He cannot 1v5, and they will get an inhibitor out of this. They should back up by all rights. They don't want to risk that one out, but that ace was huge for them. They got a large portion of the base destroyed.
You know, even initiating that arrow onto Jarvan, they were still able to focus correctly after that. Not worry about it. Jarvan was forced back. They went right for Aurelia. She was taking good damage, and they continued to do that. Then down in the null zone, that percentage damage, as I've said before, just being so huge, especially, you know, depending on your HP. And Aurelia has a lot, known as that tanky character, and a very good fight. AAA now, you know, really needs to come back in this one. They are definitely down at this point. It is going to be 9,000 9,000 gold in favor of Fnatic, 8-4 in turrets, 4 turrets in favor of Fnatic as well. 42 minutes into the game, Baron is a possibility for both teams, and that may be our next fight initiation.
It should almost definitely be Baron for these guys, and the cool thing they have here, well, so these are the best 2 inhibitors to lose if you are AAA, because they're going to fight different turrets. Top lane's going to fight this one, bottom lane's going to fight this one. Well, they'll come in at the same time. Both those turrets will be able to regenerate, so they can, for at least a short time, their Nexus can hold itself. Even against 2 dead inhibitors, it will hold itself for a couple of minutes. You don't want to leave it there forever, but certainly they have the chance to come in and fight against Baron and not lose their base for it. That said, as soon as they see AAA on the bottom side of the map, Fnatic should go for the Baron, and that is what they are doing actually right now. They're all running up there, and look at the map positioning. All of AAA on the bottom half of the map, and they're going to go for this, and we're just going to watch, because AAA does not have a lot of vision. There's the ping. They know that they're going to go for it, and they're going to start running up this chain, but we're going to keep the suspense in as AAA will walk up across the map. They have found Fnatic. They're going to come into this fight, and there we go. The battle will start. Demacia is yelled. Linak in front, going to take some damage. Momo already blowing up PK, and Linak actually living right here. What will the damage be? Soa's in the front. Soa's going to take a lot of damage. Wow. Will not quite yet die. Momo getting blown up by Shushe. That will be a kill, and that's a looks like 2 for 1. Yellowstar getting away. Linak, no health. Kuja quite down as well. Shushe going to land the W, missing the Q, but Ash lands a slow. Can Kuja fall? Minions are in the base as well. Looks like they're just going to stop and go for the inhibitor instead. Cyanide will face tank this turret. The team is nearby. PK is dead, but there are 2 dead opponents, and the rest are healing. So they're going to get this turret. They're going to move on to the inhibitor. They have super minions in the base. Turrets are low. They're going to get the inhib, and they're going to keep moving forward. 4v3 in the enemy base. John will shield the turret. They're just going to jump onto this turret right now. Cyanide FI taking the damage. He's going to be okay with this. 1 turret is down. They're going to back off for now. Linak taking a lot of damage from Ash. 300 damage. Crits are out there. That is 1 turret dead. 2nd turret dead. Fnatic going to win the Season 1 championship if they can hold on. This Nexus will go down. Congratulations to Fnatic winning the Season 1. GG.
GG indeed.
Well played.
Showing strong, able to come out, having to use a sub in the beginning because of delayed fights, and still keeping their composure with We Will Failure, and then getting XPK as
failure.
We Will Failure.
That's failure. You said failure.
I said failure.
Okay.
Yes. They're coming out strong now as XPK able to come in 6-6.